Welcome to Royal Secrets. Meghan Markle's alleged only grieving for herself at the Queen's funeral, according to a royal biographer, has drawn criticism. Meghan Markle was criticized for being just crying for herself during the Queen's funeral, according to a royal biographer. After implying that the Duchess of Sussex was not acting sincere when she grieved Her Majesty alongside the rest of the royal family, Tom Bower was labelled vile and a bully. The unsupported assertion was made by Bower, who has previously been very critical of Meghan, during an interview with GB News the day after the Queen's funeral. During a special evening service on Monday in Windsor, the monarch and her late husband, the Duke of Edinburgh, who passed away in April 2021, were laid to rest. Meghan, someone you have obviously spent the last couple of years reporting on. She was quite upset today at the service, GB broadcaster Dan Wootton questioned Bower. Was she friendly with the Queen? Bower answered, well, was she upset at the time? When she allegedly stroked a tear, was this intentional on the part of a Hollywood actress who thought it would be appropriate to indicate a tear? I don't think Meghan is grieving for the Queen right now. I think the only person she's crying for right now is herself, said an observer. Wootton and Bower came under fire from Baroness Hussein-Is, a Liberal Democrat who sits in the House of Lords, who tweeted, Princess Diana was insulted and hunted till her death, reflecting exactly what's occurring today to Meghan Markle. This disgusting abuse must cease. Nazir Afzal, a former chief prosecutor, continued, Dan Wootton and Tom Bowers might have had a moment of silent reflection instead of continuing to abuse Harry and Meghan on this day of all days. Revolting, said broadcaster India Willoughby. Evening of the wake. You must be a wonderful person if Dan Wootton and GB News dislike you. Parts of the British press have recently given Harry and Meghan negative attention that he has called toxic. John Soppel, a former editor of the BBC, also criticized the publicity the newlyweds got during the period of royal mourning. I think some of the publicity about Meghan and Harry has been snarky and unpleasant, he said in an interview with MSNBC. They have endured some humiliation, but from where they were seated at the funeral, behind other royal family members, they did appear to be on the bottom rung. Unauthorized biography Revenge. Meghan, Harry, and the War Between the Windsors, published by Bower in July, contained debatable assertions. However, some of the people mentioned in the book claimed he misrepresented the Duchess. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex and other members of the royal family have been united in sadness since the Queen's passing, despite their relationship having been tumultuous in recent years. The Duke attended his late grandmother's state burial alongside the Prince of Wales, despite the fact that he has stepped down from royal duties and was not allowed to wear a uniform on Monday. The party of royals that traveled to Windsor to attend the committal service and burial included Harry and Meghan as well. There is nothing Meghan Markle can do, according to Dr. Shola, to appease her detractors. The pundit slammed detractors who frequently interpreted Meghan's body language negatively. Dr. Shola Mose-Shogbamimu, who vehemently supported Meghan Markle, challenged her adversaries to think about if their critiques of the Duchess stem from a racist bias. Dr. Mose-Shogbamimu, a writer and pundit, spoke against Meghan Markle's treatment in the media on the YouTube channel of left-wing commentator Owen Jones. They talked about how the public has analyzed Meghan's body language, which Mr. Jones called unhinged, and Dr. Mose-Shogbamimu called insanity magnified. There is nothing Meghan Markle could do to appease these folks, according to Dr. Mose-Shogbamimu. The commentator brought up a story from 2018 in which Meghan, who was expecting, appeared on stage at the Royal Albert Hall to deliver the Fashion Awards while posing for photos later in the evening with her hands on her growing baby belly. The sight of Meghan relaxingly resting her hands on her stomach infuriated several viewers. What a narcissist, an enraged Twitter user yelled. We comprehend. You are expecting. Meghan Markle acts like a total diva.